23. It is 12:37 in the morning or night, whatever you like to see the days as. I'm here in the office and I have a little bit of makeup on because I was like, I'm gonna make a video, but I don't want to be looking at my face looking like shit. So I was like, I'll look a little bit presentable in this one because it's normal that I don't really give a damn how I look in my videos, but I'm trying. I've said before for years. I've been saying that I'm trying to care more about my appearance so that I can, appear more put together and professional and whatnot. But it's been difficult, being depressed and not feeling well still in that arena makes it very hard to stay focused enough to care about the superficial things like your makeup and your face and hair and whatnot. Well, for me, anyways, it does. Um, my priorities are work and my daughter, and that alone in and of itself, those two things are very like draining for me. I mean, being a parent is draining regardless of you know of who you are, how much energy you have. It's very draining to be a parent because kids have a lot of energy and they want to play and, just enjoy their life every moment of the day that they're awake. And you can't really blame them for that. They're kids. They haven't figured out how fucked up everything is yet, so they don't really think about it too much. And you want them to stay with that, that sense of ignorance to everything, especially while they're little, while they don't have to be more responsible in their lives to where, they can't just ignore everything anymore or at least not pay attention to it. Um, yeah, I don't really know what I wanted to make this video about in particular because I wanted to just kind of talk for a little while because I wasn't feeling well. But I've been wanting to make a video on the topic of transgenderism for a few days now. It's just, I haven't really had a moment to really like focus and, put my energy into talking about that because I've had other like things going on in my life that have been taking my attention away, my priorities with work mostly, with not being paid, issues with not being paid and having to sue people. Like right now, I'm in the process of suing somebody else for not paying us. Supposedly it's a friend of Marco's brother. His name's Alejandro Romero, and if you ever want to hire him in Laredo, don't, because he'll fucking scam you if he needs to. Um, the one that scammed us more is his boss, the guy that he's working for Construtech, Juan Jose Molanos Senior, motherfucker. I'm getting my money, our money, whether you like it or not, because that's something that we earned, that was agreed upon before we ever made any kind of arrangements to go and do the fucking work. It was already posted and letting you know that fee for the water usage was going to be there, and whether you liked it or not, you should have said it before, and you didn't. So, oh well, sir. Oh, fucking well. That's too bad. We are getting our money. So yeah, I'm in the process of suing him, well, them too, I should say, and also I have other court cases that are pending, uh, coming up soon. A couple of them actually that I'm kind of trying to prepare for. I've been trying to, and of course, Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A, we've been having issues like trying to work it this week because of the weather. It's been raining and stuff, so We don't really work during the rain when it's raining and thundering and stuff. Um, and today I was gonna go. As you can see, I'm in my work uniform, but I didn't end up going because Marco fell asleep and I was unable to push the pressure washer up onto the truck by myself because I'm not strong enough. I mean, I probably could have, to be honest, if I would have like really strained myself to do it, but it would have taken a lot of energy out of me, and that was just the beginning of the whole night that I would have had to like burn. So, and my stomach's been hurting. I actually threw up today earlier because I'm sick with something. I don't know what exactly I have, but I have some kind of stomach virus because I've been feeling like nauseous and puking or feeling the need to puke. I only puked once, but I've been feeling it on and off like all day today and yesterday. But today it just it got me more because I kind of had a bit of a scare again with Marco. I didn't know if he had relapsed or not again, and it was making me kind of nauseous, extra nauseous. But I don't think he did. I think it was just another test, like just you know being tested sometimes like that, just to test everyone's like temper, not just mine, but Diana's also and his also, to see how he reacts when we think that he's on something. Because, you know, the less hysterical he reacts about it, the less likely it is that he's on anything. But, he could just be being tested too for just trying to stay as strong as he possibly can mentally, no matter what level of soberness he's at. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the case with him or not right now. Like if he did relapse or not, I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I'm not trying to let I try not to let my mind like way too much over it, like because I'm like, as long as things are okay right now, they're calm. I don't want to stir shit up more, because it's like if he relapsed again, like there's no point in arguing. I've already established that. Like there's just no point in arguing about it at that moment, especially when it's I'm thinking it's happening. So if I do talk about it, I'll wait till the next day or day after or something. But even then, I'm trying not to because I don't want to. I don't want to like focus my energy on that anymore. Like, not I don't want to say at all or ever again because I mean obviously like one of the fucking missions of Karmic Quarks is gonna be to help solve the drug crisis and mental illness and whatnot. So obviously I do want to go back to it and analyze it more and pay attention to it more. But right now, my priority, I really just want to get our business going. And we're so close to it taking off. Like, I mean, we've had for a while, been trying to figure out what business we're gonna have that's gonna, take off and be good for us to leave behind for our kids and, start building our foundation off of. And we had woodworking for a long time, and woodworking was great as far as the work we were doing and the number of customers we were getting and their level of satisfaction with our work. Like it was everything was pretty good as far as clientele and whatnot, but it was not profitable like at all. We spent a few years trying to make it profitable, but in order for something like that to be profitable, you have to have basically like the good machinery already, like the up class machinery, like industrial machines to just shoot out the wood right away, one after another, with just two people, cutting and sanding with the, little hand tools. It's kind of takes forever. So I would like to do woodworking again later, like as another like business that we operate once we have enough money to invest into it better. But it's just the amount of tools we had, it just wasn't profitable. So, and manpower, like it was too much for just me and him. Like we had more orders, like for big orders that I couldn't fulfill because it was just too much. And so we started something else and pressure washing. We got good at it, and now we have Chick-fil-A, we had for about a year already. And other jobs that we've gotten from it, business jobs and residential. And we have the experience already, and now we have finally a big warehouse job with the opportunity for repeat business with them, with like monthly cleanings or week or biweekly cleanings or something, if for big paychecks. Because right now we're just in the triple digits with Chick-fil-A, and this is gonna put us in the quadruple digits, the four-digit numbers, paychecks at a time. um so it's very exciting, but also scary, with Marco and all of the stuff I've talked about before with that. um and just with stuff like this, where that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like it's just another test, because every time we get another, like, you know big job opportunity coming our way, um it's like there's another relapse. It's like he has to relapse. I don't know, the nerves just get to him or something. And because it is nerve-wracking, like the stress of it all. It's like, oh, it makes you so nervous, like it's your livelihood and your business, your namesake, pretty much, you're putting out there. And also we have a lot of help from his mom. We owe her a lot. So a lot of it's writing on that too, being able to pay her back, and building our own foundation already. Like we have so much, like, writing on us, like already getting a big job. And it's a long time coming. If I fucking want to say the truth, it's a long time coming, because I wanted this years ago. But I've just been scared of having too much money, and fights coming out and breaking out and whatnot. But I'm starting to lose that fear more, because I'm just coming to terms with the fact that whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. And the more that I try to obsess over what might go wrong or what can go wrong, and keep myself from experiencing any of that, the less my life moves forward, essentially. So I have to be willing to, like, to accept that I might lose it all if I do try and go for it all. It might happen, and it might not be my fault, but it also might be my fault. If I don't pay attention, if I don't see it coming and do something ahead of time. So yeah, it's just so hard. So hard. But what are you gonna do? I mean, people that have addiction problems, and depression, like myself, anger issues like myself, we still need to go and work and live in life. We have to do things, we have to survive, we have to keep going, despite our circumstances, despite our fucking illnesses. And I'll say illnesses because that's what it is. They're illnesses, mental illnesses. We have to still go out there and keep fighting, keep going. keep doing. So I'm not gonna just, not try with the father of my child. When I feel like there's a possibility that it can work, it can get better, it can stay, at least balanced enough for us to make a good life for our kids or for our daughter. I say kids because I really don't like the idea of having kids with different dads, like I've always imagined that my kids are all gonna have the same father. Never liked the thought of having kids with different dads. Not just because of, like I think it's immoral or whatever, like nothing like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think there is some kind of immoral thing going on there, but at that point, it's like you can't stay in a relationship that's not, you know, that's toxic for you, that's not good for you or your family at all, that it's completely like, I mean, no relationships is perfect. No relationships are perfect. Every relationship out there has its problems that people need to work through. Some are just a lot more serious and worse than others. And the ones that are worse to where it's like your life is at stake, like literally your life is at stake. Like those are the ones that you just can't stay in. Like you have to leave that person. You have to go and find somebody else to live your life with, regardless of whatever the Bible says about marriage or whatever, kids or it doesn't matter. So in that sense, it's like it's not immoral, but I think you shouldn't have kids with more than one dad, and not just because of that again, but just because for the kid's sake. Like you want your kid to have a full brother and sister, that they're gonna fully bond with and be, fully connected to. And that's not to say that there aren't, siblings out there that are half siblings or even adopted siblings that are, or even just not even siblings, but just friends that grew up really close to each other and then have really like close, tight bonds with each other that are even closer than, regular siblings, full blooded siblings. But because I know that exists out there, but it's not the same as a brother and a sister. Like, you know, if you get mad at your adopted sibling or your half sibling or your friend that you grew up with and you don't see him for a long ass time or talk to him for whatever reason, you might still miss him, or you get mad at him for whatever reason and you don't talk to him at all anymore. You might miss him or whatever and think about him a lot and still love him, but it's not the same as your brother, your real brother or sister. Like it's different. Like you could hate them with everything you have for whatever reason in that moment, but you still love them with all your heart, and you'll die defending them or for them or whatever in the moment if you have to, for whatever reason. It's not the same. It's not the same. And I want my daughter to have that. I want her to have her full blooded siblings, and I hope that happens. But if it doesn't, well, it's okay too. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Everything's gonna be alright. I keep hearing like there's somebody outside, but it's just the trash, like bags gustling in the wind, or the tree hitting the fucking roof, or the train jostling far away. Anyway, so yeah, I feel bad about not going to work today, but it's okay. We'll go tomorrow. Hopefully, if it's not raining. Hopefully, it's not raining tomorrow. Or if not Sunday, shit, we'll go if the other guys don't go. If not, we're gonna lose out on this paycheck this week, but it's fine. We're gonna get the other one from Frito-Lay, so we're gonna have to use that one to rent another pressure washer because we're gonna have a huge job for a warehouse trucker business cleaning next Saturday or next Friday, and that is going to be a huge job. Huge job. I'm just so afraid. We were gonna get it first only if they gave a down payment, because we've been like getting screwed over too much lately, and we're wanting to ask for down payments now, but they were like, oh, they can't do it like that, because they have a process where they send it to the company, the receipt or whatever, and so they can't pay up front. No, we were like, fuck. So we said, okay, we could do it, but we have to get another machine and stuff, and we're gonna need to probably pawn some stuff to get that machine that we need to rent, plus the chemicals, which is gonna be another fucking like probably $150. So, but hopefully they said they'll pay us within a week after we do the job. So hopefully we'll get that money right away, and that's gonna be $3,800 we're getting. So that's a big paycheck. That's like 3 months of Chick-fil-A work. So that's why it's like, oh, it's always something happening, like just to test us. Every time we get another big job or another big thing coming along, it's gotta be a test. It's gotta be a test. Oh my god. Well, I'm going to relax a little bit and then go to bed. Good night.